everyone. So, I'm going to wait for a few people to get on. And then I will explain the title of the stream. Yeah, I'm going to give Steph just a little bit to see if she jumps on, and then I'll explain what that means, why I put that. So, who's at PT now? Mindy, and I just dropped David off. There's Steph. So, I was reading one of the sites I'm subscribed to on Facebook, one of the Facebook pages, and they have heard rumors from Niantic that they will be giving us a night bus. How, we aren't sure, but it will transport to fortresses and possibly maybe inns, I'm not sure there, but to fortresses. So at least that's what they've been told is coming. That was David. David's yesterday and tomorrow. Danny, Mindy, and me came today. You recognize the area. So this is Danny's first appointment since he got back. So it's kind of going to be an evaluation too. But he'll be helping start put things back in order that may have been out since Danny's wrecker before. So that'll be good for Danny and have him in better shape if they do call him back out on a mission. And the phone acted up. So, one of the issues with the timing, I think, with David was he couldn't get... They only have so many appointments, obviously, and it sounds like they may have not had enough appointments to add another person in today. Okay, it's acting up again. It does not like that sports. I'm going to have to check and see if there's an update if that's what's causing it. But I thought that would be cool to share, that they are rumoring that. Some people are wondering if we're going to have to purchase tickets for the night bus to be able to do that, or how it's going to work. Kind of, I guess there's special raid tickets in Pokemon Go now that you can use to go fight in a gym near you. That's one of the things I'm thinking of trying to do before Saturday, is get that last fragment. Right now, the reason I'm waiting is Mindy should be out any minute. And I'm going to run her to her uncle's. When I run her to her uncle's, Then I'm going to stop at the fortress that's on the way back. Aha, that's what's taking so long. Yeah, but this time the soon isn't controlled by her, it's by the PT. And she's right there. So it looks like there's assets. I don't know when they started, so double check and make sure you got them. I'm handing Mindy the phone.
He pinched my shoulder.
He pinched your shoulder, sorry. He pinched my neck. You want to trade? I'm teasing.
He also pinched my neck, but I'm used to pinching. I have realized you guys gotta watch A Wonderful Loading Spring. Very fun.
Well, you can talk to him while we're waiting.
Hello.
So what it was after Danny got out, then I went live knowing that she would be out decently soon, and then I need to pick Danny up just before 4:30, so obviously I've got some time. Hopefully everything downloads fast.
Take advantage of all the pickets on Com Day. Well, soon, TM. Well,
Yeah.
I'm in Niantic soon. Okay. Can he pinch
yeah.
the knot that's in between my shoulder blades?
He probably could. He's been amazing, knowing how to work with EDS and everything, and I'm sure he knows how to work with other things too. So, but honestly, my kids will vouch that without him, we would be in a lot worse shape than we are physically.
I would still have to go to the chiropractor for a few months. Sorry I didn't venture this morning because some dude brought over dresses, but I didn't know where to put them and Grandpa wasn't here. And my phone decided not to work, so I called Grandpa. He didn't pick up, so I tried calling Grandma on all of the phone numbers I have on my phone for her, but my phone wasn't working.
Don't know
So I had
why.
to use Ray's phone to call, and I was like, I don't know where to put these, Grandma. And so she was like, okay. I told him he'll be over in like 10 minutes.
That works. So, hopefully it doesn't take forever. I don't know why the stream quit and said I was offline. Bolo, I think, is be on the lookout. So, and I can see that where this just came across earlier today. So I will watch if they have something more. I can't remember exactly, but it was which one it was, but it did say that they were rumored to have the night bus coming. Yes, who knows when soon is. And in case you didn't hear it, our chiropractor is not chiropractor. Our physical therapist is amazing with working with EDS, and I'm sure with a lot of other things. We are doing a ton better than we used to. When I get to where the fortress is, if it has not, I'll probably stop it unless we're really close to the end, and I'll just fight in the fortress, because hopefully that shouldn't take as long to load in. So I did hear today something I heard today confirmed to me exactly why diabetes is at high risk with the coronavirus. And it's because of the risk of going into ketoacidosis from the mess up of the blood sugars and everything. So there's that. So that explains it. There has been something posted, that may be where I saw it. And sorry about the yawns. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be as bad. Let's do this one first, just so that... So what I'm going after is the Murtlap now, plus just getting some things. But I'm going to start with something that I really don't care about if I get or not. Could be. Part of my yawning during the stream, maybe that's when I'm actually finally relaxing and starting to move energy through and everything else. Who knows? Because I really enjoy talking to you guys, even if it's better when you guys are here, but even if you're not, I know eventually I'm going to hear from you guys, so... And some of you at least watch even in times when, even if you don't catch it, if no one catches it, it'll eventually be watched by someone. So, let's see. So we should have time to get at least a number of runestone gifts to give out, so that'll be helpful. I'm sorry, Steph. I may have to go check, because maybe I'm using the wrong runestone. I wonder when I missed downloading that you got. Or if it hasn't been released to yours yet. That would be even more interesting. Because this is the first day that's shown any indication of needing assets. Okay, I'm gonna go make sure I'm going in the right one. I thought I was, but... or not. Yeah, but why wouldn't mine act up by now if they if they are clear back from the 6th? And I thought I updated assets about that time. I could be wrong, though. Murtlap. Okay, it's not that one. Not that one. That's the one it is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we are. That's what's wrong, is I'm looking at the wrong one. Just figured that out, Jen, right as you told me. Because I didn't have any level 3 runestones of it, so it didn't dawn on me. I was like, it didn't look right, and that's why I was checking again. Especially when I didn't get it, but I was getting stuff I needed, but I wasn't getting what I wanted. So it sounds like I'm right. I mean, I figured I was right just because I trust the source, but it was, yeah. I will say, Brett has finally given in and we're going to be picking up some glitter. He says we have to do it outside, so obviously not today. But he was frustrated with Caden this morning, so... Yeah, that would be strong. I think I didn't feel them, but it could be right where you're at. It also could also be I've got the church right beside me, close enough that maybe it can't get up enough below that it's rocking the car. How's your car going? Is it? Let's just say he's kind of not giving us a choice. It's kind of more of a, I'm going and I don't care what you say, so... So, yeah. When he's basically saying, well, you can take me to him or he'll come get me, but I'm going. Okay, this is interesting. Something just happened. Okay, I guess I'm done fighting in the fortress. It won't let me in the fortress. Okay, I guess while I'm headed to go get Danny, because it's about time to anyway, I'm going to see what we can download. Yeah, I thought of that, but where I gotta go get Danny, I'm pretty sure he's about done. I'll just go get him and wait there. And then I can try after, see if the assets have anything to do with it. It is interesting that the remote fortress video just dropped a little bit ago, and now I'm having troubles fighting in the fortress. And I have assets to download, so I'm wondering if one of these assets has some effect that just went into action that regards the fortress. And maybe, no, stuff's a Samsung, so that wouldn't explain it. I was going to say, I was remembering both of you had Apples. And if that was the case, then it may have been the operating system, a difference in it. But obviously not. So Nope, so that was what was weird, is I was in the middle of downloading and I canceled. I did a few fights without an issue, and then it stopped letting me. So, don't know what happened there. Because one thing I've seen in the past is the fortresses are actually the least reliant on the asset. Can you? Maybe I'll come over and see if it's still there after Danny gets out, or I run him to work. If I thought it would help, they have released the new specs on the OnePlus 8 Pro and the OnePlus 8, and it comes out on the 29th of April. But I think it's the network that's restricting and not the device itself. So I don't know that it's going to make that much of a difference. I may do some asking, but I don't think it'll help with the buffering. But it's kind of funny. Mindy's whole reason for wanting to go with the one she did and not wait for the OnePlus to see what the new specs were is there's no way they'll get as good of a camera as the Samsung. And actually, some people are saying they may have that in some areas it's better, in some areas. I'm watching for Danny, but it seems to be he's got a lot out of place, so they're working on him some extra. Be out here waiting already. I was saying sometimes I can get into a split screen mode, but it looks like it doesn't want to allow split screen for this. I think I've seen before that Wizards Unite and allow the split screen. Because Brett had brought it up that he wanted a phone that allowed split screen with Pokemon Go, and I told him I had already checked. And we'll see what this is. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Okay.
I'm good. Glad to hear that. What was out on you today?
Huh?
What was out on you today?
Oh. My neck, which remember a couple days ago we heard it pop?
Mm-hmm.
My hip had slightly slipped in a few vertebrae. Jen says hi, and yes, I agree, Jen. It would be nice if you could do the assets and keep playing.
Hey, Jen, I got a shiny Happini today.
I don't know.
hatched it.
I don't know if you heard Jen, but he hatched a shiny Happini today. So he says Caden's gonna be mad because Caden's been after the shiny Chansey for Let's Go Eevee.
Pikachu.
Oh, Let's Go Pikachu. Sorry, not Eevee.
Minding my own business in the cave. Alrighty, if you're streaming, I'll let you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for Danny, and he's still inside, so... You don't need to yell, Brett. And she is what Jen says, and she said cool.
Star. What's not 73% is a 2-star. But about the same. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for Danny. I'll run him to win. There's a paper in our room. I don't know if it's on the printer or in the printer. It's a release of information or whatever for the doctor's office.
Mm-hmm.
If you could grab that, I forgot to grab it. We need to bring it to Mindy and have her sign it and then get it to Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
35 minutes to 40 minutes being worked on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, well, I think I actually have all of both James and Fred, but it's not an accident. It's basically we've been trying to, over a year ago, they told us to, if the doctor prescribed face masks, to go ahead and buy them. Send the receipt and the prescription in. No, I'm just bored, so my leg's moving up and down, sorry. Send the receipt and the prescription in, and they would send it through. And we have literally been trying to get everything through to get it reimbursed since then. And they keep saying, oh, we need this, oh, we need that, oh, we need this. So now we need to get the release of, they never even asked the doctor, but they needed notes from the doctor explaining why it was needed. And so, kind of rolling my eyes, but we got to get, and because she's 18 now, We have to get her to sign it rather than me. So that's what's going on. I wonder what's happened over there that he's running. Or if he just had a 4:30 appointment and he knows he's slightly late. Yeah, they're making us jump through hoops. It's been a year of pulling hair. So I'll let Danny kind of play it while I run him to work.
I have no idea what I'd be doing, and I am not needed back at the shop.
Oh, you aren't. So
No.
should we just go see about just go home? It looks like not these big houses, but tiny houses. And greenhouses are the blue ones. And you click on them with greenhouses, they'll have 3 plants, and you just swipe up on one of the plants. So like you're picking the plant. And the inns, they have a half circle, and you just follow the half circle. So Steven's doing the rest of the day for you. Okay. That makes sense. Everything out of place?
Yeah, he said that, I have no idea what this is called, but like down here it was out.
The fibula.
On both legs. And then he said like ribs were at least tight.
Uh-huh.
Everything was tight, he was saying.
Mm-hmm. Just because it took longer than usual. If that makes sense. And the reason I was asking it, was wondering if he had an appointment or an emergency, is because he was literally running, the PT was running over to Sunshine Terrace. Not even walking, he was sprinting over there. So, let's plug it in. I might have you come in with me and Mindy, or with me and Brett and Caden. We'll leave Mindy at Jade's. We need breaks. You're like, yeah, I know. Is that what you're saying?
I do want to get in the shower before
when?
like 6:30.
Okay, I think we can do that. What do you have at 6:30?
Now I want to get in the shower before 6:30 so I can make sure to be ready before 7.
Oh, just for your online class? Or?
Wait a second. Is it Wednesday? No, it's not Wednesday. Is it? Yes, it is Wednesday. So yeah, we have the class tonight.
Yeah, but it's Skype, so you just want to feel good. Is what you want. Do I have that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Zoom, but yeah.
I guess we could go just pick up breaks, right? Is there anything else we need?
Well, I know.
Okay. I didn't know if there's anything else that you could think of right off the bat. Well, if you're getting breaks, be sure and get this. Does that make sense?
For replacing it, actually thinking about it, would need a C-clamp.
Okay. So C-clamp and brakes.
And then it has to be a large C-clamp.
Okay. So if I tell him a large C-clamp for use while replacing brakes, will they know what I mean?
I don't know if you could get that from a car
Auto
shop.
Supply?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll pick up the brakes and then you can figure out where to get the C-clamp.
Grandpa for sure has one, but...
Okay. Well, if Grandpa has one, you can use it, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering what we need to purchase.
Okay, then yeah, just the brakes.
Okay. Does that make sense? Because some of the stuff, like the battery, it's better to get the post, the pads and stuff when you do those. Does that make sense? And I know there's some other things that it's better to replace this and that together. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
See if there's any messages that aren't hearted and written to me. Like, don't have a red heart. So read all the white heart ones.
Okay. Bummer, who's running the But I Don't Know Danny update news, sending it to your Discord. Steven,
Steffi.
no, it's supposed to be Steven, actually went to work.
Yeah, Steven went to work because Danny needed to have the time off to go to PT.
And that was Steve. And then said no new assets, then we get an update. LOL, BRB. We're finally getting reduced.
So David's going to be one of the, if not the only employee for it. So Jade's in charge, but David will be working for him. So David may get busy with construction, but you can't do much when it's raining. So
the next thing was okay, I'm back from Steve. Yeah, Steph. Yeah.
Leave home to go to a certain place to go for things. I could almost see them turning off the ability to use dark detectors. Now, I know usually I let you guys go when I'm pulling in here, but I'm going to keep you on the phone for a while longer. I'm just picking up people, so we'll let Danny go get him. And I'll talk to you guys. And we'll start this going while we wait. And there's Steven. Hello.
Can I talk to Danny?
Danny.
Huh?
Okay, so that I know what your plan is, and so that are you coming back to the shop or not?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, and that is fine. I don't know. Did you want to wear your suit for your mind plan meeting tonight, and that's part of the reason you wanted to shower, or do you just want to get clean? Because depending on how you feel, if you wanted to, you could have Mom bring you back to the shop. I can pick you up directly at 6, and we can run you over to Jade's to shower. And you could do your meeting from there, because it's going to be through video, I assume.
Yeah.
And you'll have better internet from Jade's to be able to.
Grandpa prefer it.
They'd probably appreciate your help, just because, like Grandma was saying yesterday, like, they're not sure if you're going to go back out or not. And so if you do.
Streaming too, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Part of my reasoning with me wanting you to come back to work, and part of the reasoning why I wanted you to get back immediately is just so you can keep working hard, so that if you are called back out, it's not hard to get back to work and such. So, okay.
So
I didn't register that.
That's fine.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure you guys weren't still in there meeting with Kyle or anything while Danny's busy. And I was busy until just barely. I've got stuff to do, but yeah.
I needed to come home for Brett anyway, so...
Okay.
So it's not a big deal. I was going to come back in because we need to get something to Mindy and get it to the then get her to sign it, get it to the doctor, so...
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you're giving us an extra trip, but yeah. You 10. I did not expect him to call. So. Turn off the car for right now since it's taking a little while because of that. And now we're downloading really fast. Maybe I should have come home and downloaded. It makes me wonder if I was in one of the first pushes from the Play Store. I am too, but you can hear why. Me and Rain don't get along. It is interesting. I have the notify of new assets. I thought I did. And I have the notify of new assets clicked, and I never got any notification. That's why I kind of wonder if I was in an early push or something. Because in the past I'll get something saying assets are available or things like that. Is Caden...
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
He's feeling better. I definitely won't be doing what I planned for dinner tonight, so now I don't know what I'm going to do.
We totally get it, Steph.
What?
She needed to whine because she's freezing.
Raining here, and it's...
Yeah. Now, should we see if I can go after stuff? I can go after stuff!
Well, I need to find out.
Did you bring that paper? Could you run after it, or do I need to?
Guess I'll run after it. Hi, Keaton. If you're coming, let's go. If you're coming, you better hurry.
I'm upstairs right now.
There's a paper on the printer, Caden. Do you want to grab it?
On the printer?
Or where did you say?
I said on my computer, the laptop in my room, or
Okay.
or in it. I can't remember if it's on or it's in it.
Either
It's
on
somewhere
her laptop
near there.
or in. There's a paper there.
It has Bear River Community Health Centers on it, or something like that, and it's filled out and just needs signatures. So this new asset changed how the Hogwarts thing looks. I don't know if when your guys has changed, or if it has. That may be an indication if it's something new or not.
There's no paper on your laptop.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna
it
leave
in
the
it?
phone with them and
Is it in it?
come look.
It's for David, isn't it?
For Melinda.
For Melinda.
I see David, but I don't see hers.
This guy's coming in. Sorry. Sorry, Caden.
Bye. Bye.
Anyway, bye-bye. I'm sorry, Jen, but I've had a long day at work. I'm tired. I'm really starting to get tired, so I'm coming out because I want to spend time with my wife. Yeah, she's leaving. Danny's here. Say hi, Danny. Did you just hear him? He said hi. He's really quiet, but he said hi. There's only one and only Brett. That's why. There's only one of me. That's why.
You sure about that?
I know, Jen. You're just teasing me. Yeah, my happini I hatched, Jen, sounds a lot like yours. Crap.
I seem to have an uncle named.
Okay.
Do you guys not spend time together at home? Oh, yeah, we spend time together at home, but... Yeah.
As they
Are
go
you
to-
guys having been put on leave, paid leave? So if you're 65 or older, it's paid leave. They won't. They said we will let you know when it's safe to come back. What?
Then you don't have to spin for poking. You don't need to spin for quests.
I know they give you one every day.
At 12 o'clock every night.
We're getting a night bus sometime.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Jen. It was so.
With Logan. We don't want a Logan gift. We want a tap water's in.
Green. That's the color of the Chansey when you evolve a Happini. It goes from pink to green. Really pretty. It's a really pretty, really, really...
I am
Yeah.
never going to be able to trade with that dad.
What?
Tree sap. I'm lucky friends with Tree Sap, yet he lives all the way in Maryland. So.
So now you have one in Hawaii Hawaii that you're best friends with, or lucky friends with, and one in Maryland?
I don't have no Hawaii.
I thought you said,
Hawaii.
or not Hawaii, Florida.
I don't think so.
I thought you said one of them was in Florida.
A lot of them are here in the valley. I have some best friends on my list outside of the U.S. that I've become lucky friends with. There's just...
Good luck trading with them.
Good luck even finding them. They're in one of my groups, so I don't have to be like,
I got a shiny bunnery the other day, too. Kind of upset Caden there. You just hatched a chingling, huh? That's good.
I hatched a Pichu.
Anyway, so I don't know if they responded, but some of the animations and stuff have changed a little bit since I finished downloading those assets, if you saw.
New update.
They're in Wizards Unite. I had assets to download today. My game was acting up, and I went
Means
in
I
and
probably got
checked.
assets, so I will do that when I get home.
So I went in and checked, and so I had assets, and now that I've downloaded them, if you look at my Hogwarts thing, it's dark gray rather than the brown and black it was.
Okay. So how did your therapy go, Danny? Whole bunch of stuff out of place?
You know the thing that Stephen hinted had with his legs?
Mm-hmm.
Both the Danny's legs had slipped.
Oh, lovely.
Both fibulas had slipped.
Lovely.
And then all the muscles around his ribs were tight, whether he slipped them and got them back in place, or is what he told me. Whether it slipped them and got them back in place, or they got them in place as they released the muscles, or what, I don't know.
Oh my goodness gracious, you lucky Jan. It's a hundo. Her chingling's 100%, Caden. I hatched Togepi 100% 2 days ago.
Yeah, you told her.
I've been hatching a bunch of 100%. I have a bunch of 100%.
I didn't think I told her.
I think you told her yesterday.
I wasn't there when you streamed yesterday.
I could have sworn you told her one time, but I could be wrong.
So she has 100% Coinlink. I have 100% Genesect.
Yeah, that's. We won't go there, Caden. We won't go there. Caden just rubbed salt in an open wound, Jen, by saying he has 100% Genesect. So, yeah, I'm kind of like rubbing salt in the
Yeah, well,
open
you
wound.
are the one that got the one he wants.
That's true.
I also have 100% Zoroark,
Fluffy, not fluffy.
Salamence, and Venusaur, and Blastoise, and Cloyster, and Magnet.
Okay, let's stop with what you have at 100%. We need to go get breaks so he can.
Togepi, you're awesome. I'm the buddy who'll go out and walk and go grab gifts for you either way. So you can just sit at home and the Togepi will go walk around the map and gather gifts. Because we have the Pokestop by the house.
2 hours, 47 minutes for Toadstools there.
Well, I'm not work.
I don't think I'm going to stay around.
I don't think I want to stick around for 2 hours. 2 hours, 47 minutes.
Oh, Danny, while I'm thinking about it, you were right. As I read through it, what they'll deliver is a Proto.io design. Prototype design.
What is
So it's not a
Prototype.io?
full app. So I'm trying to find out from someone what it takes to change it from that into a full.
Nope, this is the first time hearing of it. Yeah, Jen,
Or
that's the only downer is the flower crown togepi cannot be evolved.
and
Nope,
if
you're
someone
stuck with
else
her.
could do it feels they could do that for less.
Yeah, there's quite a few people upset that Caden has that hundo.
What? Genesect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the LOH is really different.
So if you don't have that one looking like that, then it wasn't the April 6th assets that I just downloaded. Because you've downloaded the April 6th assets. And that's what I was saying. There was a huge change in it.
Dang it!
What?
With the gym openings, are considering reopening the restaurants.
I saw that, considering reopening all the restaurants.
They'll probably open the gyms, watch what happens for a week. If it's okay, then they'll look at and doesn't raise too fast or things like that. Then they'll reopen restaurants.
Yep.
Then, depending on what happens from there, they'll go from there. So it looks like we're in the.
Oh, nice, the sun came out. I agree with you
I
there,
know.
Jen.
Looks like
Nope,
us.
it wasn't.
And we're starting to get
Okay,
clear.
so yeah. It looks like we're starting to get in the. We're starting to do the reopen. How fast and how much can we reopen while not overwhelming our health systems?
Yep.
I agree. I don't like the way they look. Yes, they are a lot
What?
darker. Especially that one.
Are we waiting on someone?
Me to get this going.
Okay.
I think the others look okay, like the blue and stuff. This one seems to be a little bit darker. But the Magizoology seems to be the same. But obviously that's from what I just downloaded. So I would say I must have, where Steph didn't have assets to download either, I must have been one of the first pushes from the Play Store. Because
It's a whole video on YouTube about 2 years you would not want to be quarantined with.
because Steph has Android also. So you would think that Steph would have gotten the asset push too, unless I'm one of the first ones and she's one that's a little bit later. And if literally it had just come out shortly, because I could swear I had no problem earlier today catching assets. So, in fact, I know because I remember thinking I may be able to get all 10 of my assets be the prisoner of Azkaban for today before I stream. And that was about like 1 o'clock, and I had no problem then. But then you guys saw when I went on at about 3:05, I couldn't. So somewhere in those couple of hours is when it pushed through, which could be why the alert hadn't come through yet. That I was having.
You could see finally the roads show up on Pogo.
That I was having issues with,
Didn't get to see the oddity ones. Okay, I finally got the update. That stuff.
So I was one of the first
Laugh out
ones.
loud, lucky. Checking for the assets now. That's what Steph said. Caden's a lot better at looking at these one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hand me your phone then. Or
He meant you're better at reading, making sure you're staying up with them. So yeah, I think that's why I didn't get the push either, is because I was right there probably playing when the push would have come through. And it would have been between, I think, 12 or 1 and when I went live. Is when that push happened, or is when I got the assets downloaded. So, and it just, one of those silent in the background updates.
stream connection is unstable.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about that.
Our birthday's next Saturday. Woohoo!
So, we need to think about taking both boys out and see if they want to go together or separately. Did you hear that, Caden?
Yeah, I'm confused for
Or if we wait until till they open restaurants. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to Mindy. So we can get her to sign that, so then we can take that in.
Oh, come on, Mindy!
And then we can go buy brakes for this thing. It could have been about 2 years ago.
But it depends on how far you've driven that, too.
Yeah.
Not the age of brakes.
Well, not just that. I think you're supposed to check your brakes every year. And it's been probably at least 2 years, because Danny would have been the one to replace them.
That seems like a good thing. Oh, it is a good thing. It's James Potter. That was a horrible spell cast. But I still got it.
And this is kind of perfect timing to go stop by. Yeah, his Mindy's blown for a little bit. Even though it's just to have her sign.
Bye.
Okay, someone needs to run that in and get her to sign. You're gonna run it in?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, those two are both darker too. Yes. She messaged me on that one. She got them right at a little bit before the event ended.
Who's that?
Maybe, I think. That one I'm not so sure of. Maybe they've just put a dark tone to everything for right now. Maybe they'll explain that in the next update or whatever. Like in an event or something. But that Legends of Hogwarts, if you look carefully, watch it come around, it actually has something going around in it now. Like little lightning or lights or stuff. They all do. Let's see how many gifts I actually managed to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a few gifts. See?
Oh, we forgot our lunch.
So do we run home? Drop that off, then run home, and then run back?
Here's that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go to the
Today is the anniversary.
the north office. Drop that off because that's where the person who needs it is. And then we can go home and grab the lunch and then come back and grab. Oh, Caden, could you look and see when the auto places close? Whatever one we would go to get brakes.
O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
Auto parts.
Before they close at 6 or 6:30 and we don't make
7:30
it back. 7:30?
is what O'Reilly's is when they close.
I'll make it back.
I just fell asleep when I heard Daddy.
Did you hear what Jade's actually got going on with his house right now? Not only are the twins living there, but the twins' sister and brother-in-law are living in a camper, and so they pull in to use their electricity every night. I don't know where they go take it during the day, but at nights they pull in and park there.
How did I do that?
What?
So I was able to spin in Pokestop. That Pokestop back there. Somehow.
For Pokestops, that's amazing. If it wasn't
Lapras
in,
here.
I'm
Or
sure
AutoZone. That's what Jen's saying.
What?
Huh?
Or AutoZone?
Yeah, AutoZone's also one we would go to. I think we generally try O'Reilly's.
I like O'Reilly's.
I don't know.
That's where I get this
I
spark plug
think
from.
generally we found
Is that translucent now?
Prices tend to be better.
But we also
And
got
their discount, with my dad's discount, let's make that very clear. And some of the way they treat us, like some of the things they'll do, etc., seems to be a bit more than at other places. So
ah! Aha! I finally got it. I kept doing an incomplete spellcast. Oh, no, such a
yeah,
bar.
that can get frustrating at times when you're like, I know I'm
Another
doing it.
Pokestop photo disc spun and my phone keeps freezing up.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just.
when you're back in, let me know. And let
That's
me know when you're ready to
perfect.
do one, and I'll try and slow down.
That is perfection for the community
I
day.
do have my stylus back, so one of these days I'll be bringing it with me and using it again.
That's perfection.
I found out why I couldn't do it, and it was Danny couldn't even do it the way they had said that he had to do one thing. He thinks accidentally it slipped while they were putting it together or something, and so it went in at an angle or something when it's supposed to be straight, and so it hadn't connected right. So it was in there really tight, and you couldn't pull it out. And you're supposed to be able to pull it out to put it back in, or to put a new one in. So the tip. So we replaced my tip, and I'm good to go. I was using it last night, and it's even more sensitive, the one I've got now, than what it was before. So
Well, I'm not meant to play Pogo.
Then take her phone back.
I'm still trying.
Yeah, but the cord is.
he gets frustrated at spellcasts, and I get frustrated at throwing balls. Even though it's about the same. Color ball, and there's no guarantee which ones will or won't catch it. And he's glaring at that one because he knows it's true.
No, there's a Pokeball that will guarantee catch.
In Pokemon Go?
Not a Pokemon Go, but.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Only one guaranteed catch.
Well, if you can find multiple.
Shiny
But
legendary
you get
raid
what
battles
I'm saying.
or CP10.
Oh, my dad was rebooting his phone. I was like, huh?
It's actually kind of interesting to listen to Stephen talk to Danny.
Huh?
Because the reason Stephen wanted Danny to come back in is he's like, really what I want is I want you working hard until we hear different, so that if you're called back out, you're ready to go. If you're called back out on your mission. And yet this is the guy that spends all his time at home on the computer. Gaming. It's like, Steven, you also should be working hard. Go figure.
24/7 game addict is what he could be.
And I probably am going to talk to him, not necessarily about that, but about some things in the next little while. But
Failed to log in. I restarted my phone, everything. It's not working.
Nobody said anything.
You try getting Pogo going.
Okay.
I've done everything.
What can I
Utah was
Kind of looks
Utah
like the light
testing?
reflecting off of him.
Yeah, it does look like the light's reflecting off of him. Not only has Utah tested with the regular testing more people, Utah is now one of the first tests that's asking anyone who's saying if you have or have had, it sounds like you've had any of the symptoms of the coronavirus, come in and get tested for are probably higher, or are showing as higher in the U.S. according to some numbers, but at the same time they're also saying they aren't really, or we aren't having the deaths that other states have, and some people are wondering if it's actually a disparity in testing, that more people are being tested that actually have it. So more of the cases have been caught in Utah than anywhere else. So just hand it to them.
I'm going to.
Okay. And tell them it goes to health records ASAP.
Bog is that? I think my dad's phone would run faster than mine.
Deleting a bunch of these because I know I can get them
Get
back
my phone
easily.
up and working, Caden.
Yes, I did.
Hand it to me then.
I don't call you.
I don't care. I'm not going to answer Dallin's call.
Here, Caden.
Call me, so I gotta.
He's probably calling Brett because you're not answering.
You call him back just so he doesn't think I'm ignoring him.
Well, now he'll see he had a missed call from you. Right?
Tell him you're not going to go out tonight,
No,
Caden.
he's just listening to his voicemail. I'm saying with you, Bellin will now see he had a missed call from you.
Let's make a master for that line. Holy line.
He just tried calling me back.
I never didn't even hear your ring on it. Nobody has said anything except for Jensen saying Miranda, so. It's another morning myrtle! Is this a masterful spell? No, I got close. Ah!
I say that because Mindy had problems earlier today too.
Just call my cello.
I'll call it Sal. Double today's I did sound sick. Also, hi. Oh yeah, if you want to talk to him, this guy's on stream, but I'll just hand my phone up to him.
Don't put it on speaker.
Yeah.
Hello. How's it going for you too?
He needs to talk to. He doesn't have much money.
Yeah.
I'll hang out with his friend after. Ooh, Fluffy!
Good, go for it. Not that I necessarily need it, but
You have 25 out of 120.
Do what?
I can go for it. I didn't remember if I needed it.
I can hear you, yeah.
And some of them I've got all of them, and some of them I don't. But I'm in gold now, so yeah.
Ew. It's a step bump.
Yep.
Oh, schools here are closed through the end of the year.
Yep.
Mindy got a message today saying they have their caps and gowns ready to go at this other time to get their picture taken for the end of year video that they produce, and to maybe get an interview or whatever. And I let Mindy
He's
know
doing
and
what?
contacted him, and
What is the supervisor doing now?
Mindy agreed with me. She doesn't want the usual pictures put in. She wants her own pictures. So she got told to send them to someone, but she's got to get them from the people who took her pictures.
Ignore it, and if it gets worse, that's when you report
Go
it.
from there. So
That's my advice, is ignore it. If it gets worse, then report it. Yeah. Got caught. That's probably why. Probably why he's mad is he got caught. My phone is wacky.
Are you still on the phone with him, or?
yeah.
What the?
Hear that call? That's coming from you.
On Messenger, apparently.
Yeah.
It's being wacky.
I know. My phone's acting up.
So is Mindy's.
Mindy's was acting up earlier today. She couldn't get a hold of Grandma or Grandpa
I can't do anything on mine.
hers. She was at that. She finally was
So,
able to get a hold of.
Anyway, I
She
don't know
called
what's
Grandma
going on.
on Stevens' phone to be able to get a hold of him. And you know Stevens has had
Now I
issues.
just ignore it for now. Stevens is having issues too?
No, Stevens used to. You know Stevens has had issues in the past.
My phone's having issues. That's
But
plain and
Mindy's
simple.
and yours, it sounds like, is having issues now.
So, I would ignore it for now. But if he continues further, I would report it. So that's my advice. Caden stayed home from work sick today, so I'm kind of keeping that type wrap on him. He's staying home.
Yeah. You gave me a blessing.
He called in sick.
I'll stay home, and then you know what we'll also do? I can save him money because
Anyway,
I don't think anybody's been on here.
I don't know. It's
no one
BS.
said anything.
Oh,
So
okay. Jen said I'm back. My phone died and had to get things moved into my place to get my phones plugged in. Have you ever gotten a call via messaging? Who was mad and why?
Very easily could have been why he
What?
got defensive.
Yes, who was
You
mad and
caught him.
why?
You confronted him and you caught him.
I don't know about, I don't remember being mad. I do remember talking about, Mindy has, they have their robes and she doesn't want and they said to schedule a time
Would it be a
for
threat to him?
pictures. And she doesn't want the regular pictures, so she's got to schedule so she's got to get her pictures and get them to the right people so that she can have the pictures she wants in the video, not otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
I think we just passed you, Jen.
Anyway,
She said she had to get home to charge her phone.
Get home or just move stuff around?
She said I'm back. My phone died and had to get things moved in to
Yeah.
No,
I would-
I read it wrong. Jen
But
said
now
would
that
you be
I
able
mean,
to
if he
tell 'cause she
continues,
doesn't
that's
have her
when I
usual
would
car.
report it.
Jen says hi. She doesn't have her
So,
usual
if he
car?
continues
No, she
threatening
doesn't
you in
have
any
her
way, shape, or
usual
form,
car.
that's when I would report it, Al.
That's why when you look, why I said I don't know for sure if you're there.
Make sure
or
you
not.
have witnesses, because if you don't have witnesses, they don't believe you. Trust me, I know that the hard way.
He's talking to somebody about what?
Yeah, they don't believe you even when you have a
Delete the
hole in your
conversation on
shoulder.
Facebook. No, let's hold on to that. If you persist, you have the conversation on Facebook as
Because
proof.
that's proof. That's someone.
proof.
That makes.
Does that make
that's a
sense?
witness.
That would be a witness. That would be his
She
own
said, yeah,
word
you did
coming
just
against
pass me.
you. So do not delete that. So.
Because that counts as a person. In fact, that counts better than a person. That's a first person source, not a
Then
second
you-
I don't
person
know.
source. And a first person
Report it,
source
yes.
is the best.
So here's Caden.
Hey. So I hear something's happening at work, or?
Anyway, so if Jaden wants to pass up the phone,
Yeah.
maybe Brett could look at it while he's on the phone with Jaden.
I'm trying to get this quest stuff.
I'm going too fast.
No, you weren't. I got it.
Okay.
Catch 5 Pokemon weather boost for 3 raspberries. Really? That's an easy one to do. That's Caden, so that's an easy one to do.
I think he said yes. Yes, I do. Anyway. Okay, Brett's got the phone now, so hopefully he'll see if you guys say something. Because I know Caden talking to Dallin might be a little bit hard to see.
I have never gotten a call via messaging.
That's...
Or came as Jen.
Through Messenger. It varies
Who's
on the
mad
person.
and why? I won't go there, Jen.
Getting a call through Messenger, I will admit.
I'm not gonna go there either, Jen. It was with another guy. He was one of Caden's best friend. It's his issue, so I'm not. He was just, since I'm a union steward at work, he was asking for my advice. Then I can hear Skype better. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
That doesn't seem good.
yeah, having it up here allows Caden to talk to him and not have as much of the, to be honest, is because I don't share my phone number with them for various reasons. And one person who watches the stream save money sometimes helps. So that can be a great way if you're dating or stuff like that, obviously. That's not why I do it, but there is that way. Or new people that you think you might want to be friends with, but aren't 100% sure. That may be that can sometimes be a way to deal with it.
Should be fine tomorrow.
Maybe if someone is extra needy or stuff like that, and you know that before you've given them your number, then you can answer at times when you have the time to deal with it, or the energy, things like that.
Pennies on the sides of the vents to keep them in place.
I will consider that. Because you're right, it would make it easier. The hard part is because when I'm driving, I don't want the issues of being tempted to try and read and then having it be something more than a really quick read, and when I think it's going to be a quick read and maybe causing issues and making driving a little bit more unsafe than inherently it is anyway. So we're only coming home for just a few seconds.
Yes, what are you talking about? The stream went to the offline thing again.
Oh, I was talking about Messenger for a minute.
Do you want to run in after a sack lunch really quick?
And why you might use Messenger instead, to have people call instead of regularly. Run! We'll see if he runs. We're literally here just to grab one thing again. I was saying that some of the reasons you might use Messenger is, one, if you're dating and someone asks for your phone number, or if you have, or if you meet someone that you might want to be a friend with, but you don't want to delete them or even block them. So, and then also it can be a way if someone's high needy to ignore them and not have them know you're ignoring them, and then be able to get back to them when you have time and energy. I'm worried about
They're not dead. Just blossom.
She says.
Blossoms come out before the leaves.
She says, in that case, don't use the pennies because the weights of the phone will pull it down and you wouldn't be able to see the phone.
See, with that, so Yeah, with where my vents are in my car, it would, part of it is I would have it be I'm trying to read or noticing that, you know, someone said something and trying to read it while I'm driving. So handing it around in many ways, or I can interact with you more while I'm driving by handing the phone around than if I had it on a pop socket holder in the vent. Fred, it's through Messenger and not through the phones. And it's because they're friends on Facebook. And so he sees Brett's online, even though Brett's always online, he sees Brett's online and tries to call him that way if he doesn't get a immediate response from
big storm
Caden's
coming in,
phone, or, you know, from Caden or from Brett's phone. If he feels it's something, you know.
Phone voltage.
So, and I have one person, or yeah, at least one person that, or a few that's the way I do it, because then I can want them.
Static or crackling.
Oh, okay. I'll talk a little bit louder and we'll be aware of that.
Which is really loud when you have the volume turned up to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I can see that. So one person that I don't know if I even have her phone number is my sister. And it's partway because she prefers to communicate through text most of the time, but once in a while we need to talk. And so we both have Messenger, so it's easier for us to communicate that way, because then we can both get to it when we can get to it. And then if we're both on and we need to talk in person, we can then call each other on Messenger. So that can be a good reason too. So and I will be aware of that when it's in the back seat, it's really hard. I don't know if you're at the point you can take the phone or not.
I am basically asleep.
My shoulder's falling asleep. That's the thing.
I'm just asking. I did find out today one big issue with the coronavirus and diabetes is it sends, between the treatments and the virus itself, it really messes with your blood sugars majorly, and so that's why it's considered a high risk. It sounds like it messes with them even more than regular viruses, just so you're aware.
I get sick, it's bad. My sugar levels go through the roof.
She doesn't know if I'm covering the mic. I don't think so.
The mic's at the bottom of the phone.
No, not really. It's kind of hard for me to handle both phones at the same time.
Give me your phone.
It's fine.
Here,
It's
it's okay. Here, come here. we'll do this. That way we know that it's not...
I cannot read them, sweetie. I'll take one.
Okay, here. Never mind. I'll just pretend they're not in the car. And I'll deal with it later. Brett's blood sugar, I think, is high or low or something. Oh, don't ask me how we changed to there. There.
Sorry, Kate.
So once we get to where we're going to drop what we picked up off, I'll look, and then when we go get to the auto parts store, I'll look again. So I will say one issue with my phone that I think that Caden and Brett or some of the others could have is the size of the phone.
I hate the size of your phone.
And so they try holding it in different places than I hold it. And so it probably does mess with the speaker a little bit because of where the mic is, the microphones and stuff are. So and it's not being a pain in the... you're not being a pain. You're just trying to help is the way I look at it. And yes, Caden, she says she's not blaming you either. It's totally... And you didn't know this, but Jen, I'm sure, remembers I used to have problems with covering the mic myself until she gave me the pop socket that she did. So... I think part of it is I've got these long fingers. People see me and they don't think they're as long as they are. As they actually are, but I really do have long fingers, so it makes holding the phone on the sides, especially with this pop socket now, a heck of a lot easier. And holding two phones. Plus with the EDS, moving my fingers and everything in the right way. Which Caden and Brett don't have, so... Well, that's the whole thing. That's what it is it's... I know you're just trying to be helpful, so why look at it any different? Totally had forgotten to use my trace. So I'm glad I looked and realized, oh, I still need to do that. and Mindy's rubbing off on me again. I can tell my body's trying to change a accent again. Okay, I'm not sending Steph or Jen a gift yet because I'm trying to see if I can get a better spell energy gift for Steph and see what I can get for Jen. I've got one there I can give to you, but yeah. As I traced, did that change too? I don't remember that used to show up as blue. So I think that may have changed also. No, I didn't get the final Murtlap fragment. That's when it acted up, so I would try and jump in this fortress, but I'm too far away. And I'm thinking he's not going to take a long time. That's what I thought is. It used to be the same color, green, and yeah. That it used to just kind of follow. It used to be red or green or yellow or however you were doing on the trace, and now it's blue, and then it shows you how you did, and then it, yeah. Looks like someone needs a break.
I grabbed someone.
I was just saying, looks like someone needs a break.
I mean, I've been in my room all day.
Okay, she'll take Sky's phone now, Kate.
I think she's pretty good at holding it so that you can, so that we don't hit the mic.
Yeah.
So we should be able to hear it better now.
So just go after everything?
Yeah. If you can manage to jump in a fortress, I need a Magizoology. See if we can get my Murtlap.
Okay, so which runestone do you want me to put?
It's the dark blue.
Oh, like the one with the pop, the blue, dark blue paw print?
Yes.
Okay.
$1,000 to do that? I'll do it.
What?
$1,000 to watch 24 hours of true crime films and all that.
Because I'm trying to get my final Murtlap.
And it's raining again.
Doesn't matter which chamber?
I would go through for runes 4 or 5. Which reminds me, I saw what
Oh, I got a 2K, so...
what Jen
Probably
said
not.
about the submission for the Willow Park playground that was submitted. They submitted it after the tape was put on the playground.
Jeez.
It was Scott who did it.
Yeah. So Scott he said he saw the tape on the playground and thought, hey, wait, doesn't have a stop yet, thing yet, and so submitted it.
And they accepted it.
And it's not in Pokemon Go, but it's in Wizard Unite.
It's not?
There are... Wizard Unite has a lot more waste points than Pokemon Go.
My dad got a shiny MP.
Yeah, I was told.
And we're still waiting to hear on the 3 I've submitted through Brett's account.
Wasn't one of them Horlockers?
One was Horlockers, one was a sign for a subdivision near our house, and one was like the playground or the sign for the playground. Or
My boss is probably going to ask me if I'm okay tomorrow because I stayed home today. He usually does that. I just hope it's not Parmesan so I don't hurt my wrist.
You need to figure out.
You got
why.
extendable ears.
You need. Okay. Well, we'll keep trying.
Awesome.
I need the Murph lap. So we need to figure out
Hi,
why you
Jen.
keep getting sick too, Caden. Because it needs to be avoided if possible.
Well, I did swallow some hard cheese yesterday by accident. That sucked.
So if you were wearing a mask, what
Yeah, I decided I'm going to wear a mask on none of the cheese. Decides I'm going to sneak down your throat.
So confused.
So he's working with.
With Parmesan cheese, you got to take the pick and swing it as hard as you can. When you hit it, sometimes it explodes.
Please wear a mask before you injure yourself.
And there's a line to get into the liquor store.
Not as bad as I saw it the other day.
Not as bad as I saw it the other day with
Lexi?
Lexi. Remember, clear back to Macy's.
Ew, bad.
That was a line for...
That was one for liquor store because
Clear
apparently
back by
liquor
the
is
old
essential.
Macy's, Caden.
Lexi. Pokemon Go is doing something. They will now give you a free quest at 12 a.m. every night if you have space for it. And it's a quest that you don't have to walk outside of the house to do.
In Pogo, you're limited. You can't have more than one POI in the same S2 cell, whereas in Wizards U, they don't care. I have no idea what any of that means.
You may not, but I think Caden does.
What?
In Pokemon Go, you can only have one stop in the same or one point in the same S2 cell. Whereas in Wizard Unite, they don't care how many you have in the same cell.
She also says yes, liquor is essential.
For some it is, but not for me. I have never drank a drink of alcohol in my life, and I don't plan on starting.
Good.
So the rattling you heard was Lexi eating.
Yeah, that was me moving a bag to see what was in it.
And hopefully getting stuff out and starting to eat.
Lexi,
I'm
look how
trying.
cute that is.
Oh, that's adorable.
You know what's awesome about that, Lexi? Pokemon Go is now doing something. They will now, your buddy, with your Alolan gifts, will now run away from you and run to nearby Pokestops, pick up gifts, and come back, and it'll give you a notification. And your buddy will just have a handful of gifts, like, here you go.
Oh, that's cute.
That sounds cool. Wizard Unite, it's been confirmed get a night bus. Not
Nice.
just the thing, but like it will take you to the nearest, or not necessarily the nearest, but it will take you to a forest. Or fortress.
It will what now?
It will take you to a fortress.
Nice.
I get paid on Friday.
Whether it's the nearest or whether it's how it's determined, I don't know. But
Jen also says that some of the alcohol is delicious, and I'm gonna say, have to take your word on it. Never gonna find out.
Yep.
yeah,
That's what I'm gonna have to say. I have to take your word on it. I'll never try it. So
I mean, after whatever
I have more
happened.
than one reason to not try it. There are alcoholics in my extended family, so
I mean, after finding out during prom that the punch was spiked,
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
the day after, ugh, that was
that. I
horrid.
got sick that night.
I was
Chemical.
very, very sick.
and I just
Wasn't
I
it Taylor
have-
who spiked it?
we've already proven I have too much of an addictive personality in and of itself. Plus, alcohol addiction does run in my family. Definitely not worth the risk.
She just said something.
Yeah.
alrighty.
Let's see.
We'll find out when Danny rips the wheel off if it's brakes or what.
I'll ask them in just a minute.
I need to move my
What?
Okay.
legs.
She's asking, was the punch good? And they said they haven't given a release
Yeah, it's good. It's just
date for the new Pokemon Go stuff.
I was only drinking the punch to get away from talking.
So, Kaden said it was good. Lexi said she was only drinking it to get away from talking. Basically, to avoid people. I just want to see. 2,600 squirrels. I wonder, let's look at that again. 139 green books. So, which one am I? 6 and 6. Here they come, so I'm not going to keep looking and deciding.
Something like these cases are dropping. So
As Sky was saying, Utah's doing also the antibody testing too, not just the virus testing.
Okay, you're like,
I get double
let's wait
pay
for you.
until May 2nd.
Cool.
You get double pay?
Because I sacrificed my hands and put up a whole bunch of Mother's Day cards and got a lot of paper cuts. I apparently put them out correctly, and we were the first store to put them out.
Wow.
We're getting double pay until May 2nd, and none of the other stores in the district are.
You're like, yes, okay,
Yes.
I'll do that again.
Yep. Apparently the regional manager, he is very strict on how you do the cards, and he's like, you've done it, whoever did it has done it better than the person that comes and does it professionally. And I was just following a paper.
In other words, you saved them a bunch of money because they
Yeah.
have to have someone come in and do it.
That, and they're not gonna come and do it until this entire thing's over, so.
But so at the same time, now they know they may have you do it more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see Alex.
Yeah. We're gonna send Brett in to go get whatever for dinner.
I feel
And
extremely
get
bad
me
for him.
cheese sticks and get.
You got a cheese stick in your meal today.
Is it
sweetie.
cheese sticks?
Cheese stick, it's not
Okay.
cheese.
Well, you can choose if you get cheese sticks or not. But and then what was the other thing you need to do? Remember? Vitamin C.
I've gotten you a few centaurs, because I can't speak today. I mean, after spending
How's what?
After spending.
about $30-40 of stuff to organize my art stuff, that has honestly been very much worth it.
But it takes a lot of time.
I mean, I paid Crystal in candy. My mom thought I was crazy.
Okay, am I letting you out? Or
Yes.
I'm gonna hop in with them.
Okay. So while they're going shopping, I'm going to run over to see if I can reach that fortress. Because the other one is a... In this case, I wish we had the same places as our gyms in Pokemon Go were fortresses always in Wizards Unite. And maybe had some more, but at least those, because then I'd have one on each side. I'm going to let you guys go.